Roman Reigns' successor can main event WrestleMania against a current Bloodline member, says Paul Heyman. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Have a nice day. For WWE Family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. After Roman Reigns lost at WrestleMania, his cousin Solo Sikoa declared himself the leader of the Bloodline. Paul Heyman thinks the latter can headline the show of shows, even against Jacob Fatu. Solo took over SmackDown during the time the OTC was gone. He recruited new people and formed his own version of the Bloodline. He even started wearing the ula fala and referred to himself as the Tribal Chief. When the real head of the table returned, he brought back the OG Bloodline and they defeated Solo's version at Survivor Series, War Games. During a recent interview with Paul Heyman, spoke about Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa, two enforcers who evolved to become top stars in WWE. The wise man said he saw a potential future where both of them are WrestleMania main eventers, either against each other or headlining each night against other people. When the wise man was managing Roman Reigns before WrestleMania, he was always confident and condescending. However, when he started working for Solo Sikoa, he was much different. Paul Heyman spoke to Post about altering his character when he was managing Solo. Paul Heyman is back to happily managing Roman Reigns again, and the latter will be in the Men's Royal Rumble match this Saturday. This week's edition of WWE Raw on Netflix witnessed a major segment between Drew McIntyre and Paul Heyman. The segment took place after the wise man announced Roman Reigns as the official cover star for WWE 2K25. The confrontation between the Scottish Warrior and the Special Counsel has left fans buzzing due to the numerous Easter eggs dropped during the segment. In this article, we will discuss 3 Easter eggs you may have missed from the Heyman and McIntyre segment from WWE Raw on Netflix. Many believe that the rivalry between McIntyre and Punk from last year could be marked as one of the most historic rivalries in the history of the WWE. The duo clashed on various occasions, with the best in the world emerging as the major victor of this feud. However, during this segment, McIntyre once again sent a warning to the voice of the voiceless, insinuating he will destroy him in the men's match. This segment seemingly confirmed that the heat between these two stars is not over yet, despite multiple clashes in the past. After their wildly successful run together a decade back, Paul Heyman reached out to CM Punk before last year's Survivor Series, War Games 2024 to aid the OG Bloodline in their battle against Solo Sikoa's faction. However, their segment on the Monday night show showed it was evident that the Special Counsel still cared about the former AEW star. It's important to note that Heyman put all the major stars on notice during his promo by stating that Roman would eliminate them. However, he left out the name of the voice of the voiceless and didn't mention him at all. This indicates that Paul somewhere still has a win. Drew McIntyre warned Paul Heyman to tell his boy about getting destroyed at the hands of the Scottish Warrior. The wise man replied that he would pass this message to his tribal chief. However, McIntyre argued and stated that he was talking about CM Punk, not Roman Reigns. In response, the Hall of Famer simply smiled and left the ring without offering any clarification to McIntyre. This Easter egg has sparked speculation about whether Heyman considered CM Punk as the tribal chief too. If this scenario is not the case, Heyman must clarify that Punk is not his boy and that he remains loyal to the tribal chief, only owing a favor to the former AEW star. Roman Reigns has a very important role for the entire WWE, Paul Heyman has said. The legend spoke about it in a recent interview. Spoke to The Hall of Famer claimed that every WWE story would be about Reigns, but they would still be a little removed from him. The idea was that no matter what Reigns did, it would affect everyone in the company from top to bottom, while what others did would trick up to the former champion. With this being the case, Reigns is central to most stories in WWE. Meanwhile, Reigns is now mainly involved in a storyline to regain his WWE Championship. Since he defeated Solo Sikoa, the star has been central to several other storylines. Thanks to his loss against Reigns, appears to have left the Bloodline and has even abandoned Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. Meanwhile, the two stars are establishing themselves now that they no longer work for Sikoa. On the other side, as Paul Heyman has said, he is the central figure at the moment. Whether or not fans will get Reigns vs. Rhodes 3 at WrestleMania remains to be seen, but whatever he does, it's safe to say that he will be very important for every story.